This is a video on how to make your own bypass eliminator for a small block Chevy. I'm cheap and I don't want to spend $60, $70, $100 on one, so I'm going to make my own. So real quick, why would you need this? This is the part that your oil filter screws to on your small block, and then on right here you have a bypass. And what happens is if your oil filter gets clogged because you're neglecting your engine, it allows dirty oil to go through the engine. And you're like, well, that sounds bad. Well, it's better than not having any oil at all. But that's if you're neglecting your engine. I am not neglecting my engines, one, so I have this on my truck. And two, a lot of people will use this for breaking in engines because if you didn't know, breaking in engines generates a lot of stuff, little bits of metal, bearings wearing in, so on and so forth, all that hoo-ha. And you want to force it through the filter because you don't want all that hoo-ha going into your bearings and messing them up. So let's get into it. What are you going to need? You're going to need to take this off the engine because you don't want shavings getting in your engine. Just take it off. You're going to want to get a pipe plug. This is a 1/4 inch MIP or NPT, whatever it is nowadays. I couldn't find any of the hex plugs, so I got this like square head one. I had this issue whenever I was doing the one for my truck too. This doesn't cause any problems. It's fine. And then you'll also need a 1/4 inch NPT or MIP or whatever tap, which I have somewhere, and once I find it, we'll get started. So now we need to take this little end plate thing off to begin. This is where it pushes through, and then this is kind of the retainer plate that we want to get off of there. So basically you just take it and do that, and that pops right out. You're good to go. Then next we have our 1/4 inch NPT or MIP or whatever the hell it is nowadays. This says NPT, that says MIP, whatever. So basically what we want is to go in through the back, not the front, but the back. I've already started this. We're just gonna grab my locking crescent that I won't shut up about and start going to town. I'm obviously gonna clean this up a little better, but I'm gonna wait until we've tapped it to do that. Alright, let's see what we got here. And then we'll just pop our plug in there, make sure she fits. So there we go, and then you see it sticks up a little bit too much right here, so I'm just going to kind of take an angle grinder and grind that off. But I'm going to take this out and clean it up first. Obviously you want to do that. Get all the shavings out of there. And of course I'll add a little bit of Loctite as well. So that's all there is to it. Got us a nice little bypass that I can use to break in engines. And didn't spend hardly any money at all. I think the fitting was like $375 or something like that. So that's about all. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe give it a like. Really helps. But yeah, as usual, you be good while I'm gone. I'll see you next time. Have a good week.